My people, it's your buddy Tack. Today we're going to talk about fur. So recently I've been trying to find some better survival winter gear. As most of you guys know, I live up in Satan State. Well, Satan, he's actually gone, but he's replaced by another demon. I'm in New York, you know what I'm saying? Cuomo's gone. Woohoo! Anyways, but living up here, most of the time it's freaking cold. Most of the time there's freaking snow. You know, it's not very nice up here. It's beautiful landscape, stuff like that. It's just pretty brutal. You know, it's nothing like Canada, but New York's not that far. Anyways, so I was looking at some better cold weather gear. Can't talk, can't think. Hey man, come on, Tack. Come on, Tack. Stop drinking that beer. I know it's a different beer. I'm trying different beer. What am I talking about? Stop talking about that. Anyways, yeah, cold weather gear. Sidetracked. Damn, it's terrible, isn't it? The older you get. So I started looking at fur. Now, everybody knows like wool is way better than cotton. You know, if it gets wet, it still has whatever percentage of the heating. I don't want to quote because I can't remember. 70%, 60, 50, 80. I can't remember. But it's, they say cotton kills, and it does. And synthetics ain't usually a ton better. It's a little bit, but nothing's like real. I don't want to offend, but nobody makes a material better than God. God does the best at this. Animals live out there year-round in this crap and survive. What's better than that? You know, he's got this figured out. So I was thinking of getting some furs. I got mixed feelings. Okay, yeah. Now, little rundown. Back in the day when I was just a lad, it was a requirement to hunt. Rite of passage. If you want to hang out with Dad, you got to be a hunter. His favorite thing in the world, that's what he always did. He did it for decades. Lived in the Adirondacks, like I've said before, the last 20 years or something, no electricity. So he was like a real woodsman. So yeah, he was all about the hunting. So I had to learn. I didn't go as deep as my older brother. He fell in love with it. He was like a spitting image of Dad. He went balls to the wall, where I was kind of like, I love guns, but for different purposes. I just didn't really have the heart to do it, man. I did do it. Not a huge fan. I had more fun looking at them and appreciating them alive. I was like, man, that's sick. Now I get it. Survival situations, you gotta do it. So the skills are cool to have. And if it was a survival situation, I wouldn't be as, oh no, look at that pretty deer, I don't want to do that. Because I can go to the store and get food. Even though venison is freaking awesome. Hey, if one of you guys get a deer, you want to send me some venison. Sick. I love that stuff. But man, I'm just an old wimp. I don't have the heart. Unless I had to, like I said. Then I would do it. But, I'd be one of them guys that see a deer, I'd be like, shooting the air, run little deer. I'm that asshole. I know, don't take me hunting with you. Terrible. But that's probably why my brother doesn't take me. But back to winter gear. There's nothing that beats fur. And I was thinking of spending the loot. Pretty expensive. Some more than others. And then I was looking at some other prices and I was like, it's actually kind of cheap for what it is. You're getting this. What's better than natural stuff? Now I know there's different levels to whatever you want to do. Like cold weather and wet, like beaver fur would be better than coyote or fox. Or like Fisher is really awesome, really super tough skin, and it's the. So there's like different levels to this stuff, which I'm just learning now. I don't know. I didn't really pay attention. So I'm trying to research and find some good stuff. So I'm looking for a hat. And I was going to buy this one from this YouTuber, but he never got back to me. I don't want to say names because I don't want to, hey, bad guy. So whatever. But he never got back to me, so I was like, I'm not going to go with him. Then I was talking to my boss, and he knows a guy in this state, and he makes super high quality stuff. And he's like, oh, yeah, you got to check out my hat. And his hat was cool. I was like, I brought it home, and Mrs. Tack freaking loved it. So I was like, oh, crap, we're going to go buy some hats. So we end up getting one apiece. It was just very hard to decide because this guy had such a selection. I was like, oh man, I was like, what do I get? And I'm like, this looks cool, that looks cool. But I ended up deciding on one, and she decided on one. Fur is really incredible stuff, you know. It gets wet, snowy, whatever, retains the heat. So yeah, I just did it. I do feel bad, the mixed feeling part. About, I'm waiting for PETA to come after me and throw paint at me. I'll kick their ass because this stuff's expensive. And I feel a little bad about it, oh, poor animal, you know what I'm saying? But, well, one, it's already dead. I know if the demand's higher, then more get killed. But it's already dead, and I am going to pretty much cherish and respect this piece. This was an animal's life. And so I'm going to respect it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take super good care of it. I want to keep it forever. I pass it down to little Tack, but I'll never have one because I ain't doing it. I'll give it to a nephew or something like that. Or a great nephew, whatever. But yeah, it's something you can pass down if you take care of it. They can last 30 years more. You know what I'm saying? Where some man-made material isn't going to last as long as that. Oh, done did it. Bought some hats. Now, technically, Mrs. Tack, I gotta remember how to say that. Mrs. Tack bought it. I was just gonna pay her for hers, whatever. But then we were looking at vests. Here we go. Now, don't ever go drunk Christmas shopping. Bad idea. On the internet, You're hanging out at home, drinking beers, and like, oh, gotta do Christmas shopping. Break out your phone. It's not a phone. But you break out your phone, you're like, oh, buy this, that. Man, I ended up spending like $1,500 last night. I can't really afford this. What the hell am I doing? So, man, drinking beer and shopping, not a good idea. So I ended up getting me another hat. I haven't even received the other one yet. The first one we ordered another hat, and we actually ordered 2 vests. Gotta chill out. And then I was looking at gloves. I didn't do it though. I was like, man, I gotta simmer down. I just spent a lot of loot. She spent like $800. I spent like $1,500. I'm like, okay, we gotta stop. But I want to do a vid of some of these furs, show you guys, see what you think. Not to offend anybody. If you're like, oh, Tack, you're a jerk, wearing skins. Like I said, I'm gonna kind of feel bad. I feel bad already. But like I said, I'm gonna appreciate it and take care of it and treat it well, I get it. I get this was a life, so I'm going to take great care of it. So soon I'll do a vid. As soon as I get these things, I hope they're cool. If they're crap, I'll show you that too. As always, good to see my people. And until the next time we meet.